The question is, who takes second place? Happy or Lynn? Best of 3. In we go. First map, Last Refuge. Is this the first time we see LR today? Wait, is it? It feels like it is. Unless I'm forgetting something. What are we gonna see? Is it gonna be the Wyvern Rush again? Focus 2-0'd Happy earlier with a Wyvern Rush. Super fast tier 2, no barracks at all. No grunts, no headhunters. Just Farseer into Shadowhunter into Mass Wyvern with double bestiary and fast tier 3. And I can understand why. Happy has gotten so good against headhunters that maybe they aren't the omnipotent weapon anymore, which they were for such a long time. But Happy has had some time to think about it, to consider this new strategy, if it shall be that strategy. Indeed, Lynn seems to be going for the same build. Tier 2, Rush. Next thing we'll have to look for is whether he goes for barracks. If not, we know it's gonna be Wyvern. Happy sells the TP again. I mentioned it earlier. I feel like this is really risky. We saw before how thanks to Hex and Wyvern damage, the Lich ended up dying not once but twice against Focus. Happy gets the full experience. That's important. Surrounds the first wolf, but the resummon is ready. Focus will, of course, have a big tech lead here. Exactly 210 lumber. Is this intentional by Happy? Does he know exactly how much lumber the ghouls are carrying at all times? That would be so crazy. It's perhaps a bit of a coincidence. Then, of course, getting very rich here in the meantime. Oh, Murlocs also engaging. But Happy gets the level 2 from the High Priest. That's the important level up. Would love to surround this Farseer to finally get him out of his face. And just creep up a fast level 3. This is why Lynn must not allow to get surrounded here. It's okay to not steal any last hits, but you need to slow down the DK and not get surrounded. And prevent that level 3. For as long as you can.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lynn chasing after the wolf. After the ghoul. Realizes it's not worth his time. He needs to stick on this DK. Make his life as tough as possible. Lots of regen for this DK, by the way. Look at that. Replenish. And also the ritual dagger. No experience yet on the Farseer. And now the replenish comes in real handy. Alright, here's the Shadow. Goes for the shop, goes for the tier 3 very fast. So, Shadow, tier 3, and then double bestiary. I guess he could afford everything at the same time. My big question here is Lynn gonna go for a third hero or not? Is he gonna play TC or not? Like I said earlier, I would like to see TC. Especially on this map, there's tons of creeps to go for. More burrows coming. Successful early game so far for Lynn. He prevented level 3 DK. I don't think he can do it for too much longer. so lots of mana, by the way. And good items for the Lich. On some maps, it's much harder to get that level 3. Not so much on this one. And the first ghoul goes down. First coil misses. That is the first mistake here by Happy this series. But he gets level 3 DK, and now the coil is quite dangerous. Happy scouts the main. No surprise here. This is the new orc build, apparently. Fast Wyvern Rush. Happy trying to go for the slaughterhouse. Alright, there we go. Thank you, by the way, for real PJ with the resub. Says, Merry Christmas, Remo! Enjoy. Let's meet at Scruffy's at Christmas. Dude! Second day of Christmas, I'm going to Scruffy's. If you're there, let's have a snake bite. I'm gonna be there. And thank you, Grills, with the resub. And the Crestfallen as well. Says, Hail Satan, my little lambs. Don't mind me, just saying hello. Oh, sneaky creep here. Lyn going for the Ogre Magi. When he hexes the High Priest, it's pretty easy to go for. Happy scouting around with the DK, wondering where his opponent is. They can't find him. Oh, now he knows. Sees the High Priest. But I guess it's too late. I don't mind the Ankh. I think it's pretty good to protect one of the heroes. Level 2 on the fast here, finally. Oh, Lyn trying to be aggressive here with the Wyvern, perhaps. He's got the speed scroll. Pops it. Trying to kill Acolytes. But the DK is already here, ready to defend. Doesn't seem like this is gonna work. Coil? Didn't use the coil. Happy? What was that? Oh, Farseer almost goes down. Coil Nova, lots of damage there. And that one Acolyte dying, that's gonna cost him quite a bit of gold. We'll see later how much it was. The coil was ready. He could have saved it. But I guess he wanted to threaten the Farseer, maybe. Tier 3 is reached. And also, Lyn does not go for a TC. Just dual hero, Shed Honor, and the Farseer. And Happy Scold slowed down quite a bit here. More Fiends, Destroyer, Web. Well, the Web is finished. But still needs... Oh! The statue is stuck behind the trees! Needs to cut down this tree here. Gold difference is around 300 plus an Acolyte. That's almost 400 gold that this harassed netted Lyn. Happy hasn't realized it yet. Okay, now he did. Now he figured it out. And let's try to creep up as quickly as he can. With Wyvern and Venom Spears, of course, that is quickly done indeed. Oh, that's a great item. Lion Horn, more armor for everything. Focus went for very early upgrades earlier. Then a bit later, I think, with them. It's got tons of gold, by the way. Shadow Hunter not level 3 yet. This is a concern for Lyn. Thank you, Terran Patrol, with the sub. Welcome. Is it Chain Lightning 2? No, it's Wolves level 2. Wait, what? I didn't summon them yet, I guess. Lyn sold the Ankh, by the way. And going into upkeep. 2 more Wyvern. 58 supply. Assassino. He gets it, Lyn. Tentative. Doesn't want to go in yet. I think he's trying to wait for these next 2 Wyvern, maybe? He doesn't have an invuln, which is also scary. He's only got a single speed scroll for safety. Lich is level 3. Very important to have that level 2 Nova against the Wyvern. And there we go. Next 2 Wyvern are out. Is this time. I guess not. 2 more Wyvern coming. Lin getting up to 66. But Happy is starting to level quite crazily here. DK close to 4. Dark Ranger 2. More claws for the Lich. Big mana potion, of course, as well. That's a big one. Fires hit the shop. What's he gonna go for? Heal Scroll or Invuln? Oh, DK's here as well. Scary. Shadow gets the item. Oh, Ancient Django. That's amazing. As long as he doesn't go TC. It seems like a good timing. 2 Wyvern come out. He's got the Ancient Django. He got the Heal Scroll. 1-0 upgrades. And now going for Ensnare, by the way. Something Focus never did. Going for the Raiders. Trying to split the Wyvern. Oh, the Destroyer gets morphed up, but gets taken out as well. And so many Wyvern once again. Shadowhunter with a heal wave, falling back. The fight is all over the place. And the Fiend goes down. The coil was too late. Happy getting smacked in the beginning of this fight, but also getting some kills. DK hits the level 4. No statues on the ground anymore. And the Destroyer's getting targeted. We saw that before. The damage from the Wyvern against Destroyers is amazing. Silence of the Shadow. Can't use heal wave at the moment, but Happy is getting smacked again. Happy about to lose his 3rd map today. The Mass Wyvern. People were looking for the antidote to Happy. Happy is Kryptonite. How can you beat him? How can you kill him? This goddamn guy finally, and the answer is Wyvern. Apparently. Huge kills for Lin. Almost level 4 on the Farseer. This will be the perfect time for a Tiny, but he's missing the gold. Perhaps he should cancel these Wyvern and go for the Tiny. The answer is experience tomes. True. They are called flying XP tomes. But today they're looking really good. The Envenom Spears have been looking excellent. What's the item here? Medallion. Not bad. Not bad at all. But Happy's also getting stronger by the minute. Lord of the Rings over here. Not what you want. And now going Gargs. Happy at long last says, screw it, we're going Gargs. What about a tier 1 tower push to punish the greedy build? Yeah, that's true. That could be a good idea. But that strat is so far removed from what we see, normally, that perhaps it's not even on the players' minds. A couple of bats now joining as well. Bats, of course, excellent against Gargs. Lin could sell plenty of items to go for the Tiny if he really wants. But it's expensive. It's very expensive. Almost no creeps left on the map. Only a little bit down here. 71 supply for Lin. How many Wyvern is this? 3, 6, 9, 11. 11 Wyvern. I feel like he should really go for more upgrades, though.
Players' forces are under attack.
Not sure how helpful this Raider's gonna be, but fair enough. Happy's insistence also to go for Destroyers. I feel like that's a mistake. What's, by the way, amazing against this build is TeD Fiends. Oh, that's... Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Happy could just go for TeD Fiend build. That would be super strong. Alright, in we go. Bats connecting, but still some Gargs in the mix. At the beginning, the Dark Ranger was focused. I think that was a mistake by Lin, attacking the Dark Ranger the way he did. Heal Scroll popped, Lich in trouble, but there's a call to save him. But the Gargoyles make things quite difficult. Gargoyle gets taken out, but also the Wyvern all in trouble. All in trouble! Shadowhunter gets level 5, lots of healing there. Destroyer's falling. Everything is dying super quickly, but the undead heroes remain, and they are very strong indeed. More Wyvern dropping. Happy might be turning it around. He's down by 10 supply, but that's not that much in the grand scheme of things. Wolf Summon, they are level 3. Lich still has some mana left, and oh my god, so many things are dying. What about the Lich if he falls? This might be game. Lich goes down. One of the ghouls as well. Another one of the ghouls, I should say. Lyn chasing. Happy down to 19 supply. Gets the Lich from the tavern on the way home. And would love to catch a hero with the Raider. But in the end, he doesn't even get the ghoul. Ghoul, very quick indeed. Happy does have crazy hero levels now, though. Sells all the rings. 443. Double level 5 on the Orc heroes is strong. But the undead heroes are stronger. Thank you, Deathwing, with the resub. And doing work as well. Still a little bit of creeping here left. Lyn now at 50. Pretty economic. Could go for a tiny maybe. I love that he kept the gauntlets. This is something that can save your hero. Oh, he sold the Ancient Django. He kept the medallion. Interesting. Wolves harassing in the main base. Happy. Mistake here by him. Should have made a sacrificial pit some time ago. When you see level 5 Farseer, you should instantly make a sacrificial pit. And there's the tiny. And that's the win condition. Happy says lots of mining time left. But now Lyn can jump into upkeep again once he's mining here.
A player's forces are under attack.
A little bit more creeping for Happy. Lots of mana for the Lich. Level 2 Dark Ritual here. And DK level 5, another ring. He found 4 rings here. Another ghoul for free. Lyn now seems to be in control. Catches the Garg. But the Coil Nova is painful. TP out. But good heat wave saves that Wyvern. Good exchange for Lyn again. Takes out 2 Gargs, loses only 1 Wyvern. Yes, the TP is gone. But there's also time bought for the expansion. Gonna be fully mining here. The burrow's ready. And still not going into upkeep though. That seems a bit greedy. Another TP. Lyn might just be playing the hit and run game now. Hit the main base over and over. With speed scrolls and TPs. Tactically smart by Lyn. Oh, Peon's in trouble though. Lot of Peons going down. But Happy doesn't have a TP. He has to run home. He's pretty fast though. Skelly's left behind. Might be able to take out the burrow here. This game's not over yet, folks. Then gonna have to TP out here once more. Trying to see if he can kill something else. Yep, that destroyer, for example. Right, that one will survive though. Just barely. Oh, the burrow still stands. Happy's not out of this one yet. Shit, on a close to level 6, by the way. So is the Farseer. Oh, Lyn. Did he make a mistake? Did he make a mistake not trying to defend? Burrow falls. Expansion exposed. Oh, and now Happy's got these crazy hero levels. When Lich gets 5, the game's over. There's no beating Lich level 5. Not with this army. Oh my god, the Coil Nova. DK's low mana, by the way. Heavy focus on the Lich. Everything on the Lich. There's one more coil. That's the last one. Oh my god, the Wyvern have all disappeared, though. Shadowhunter low HP as well. Heat Wave is needed. Lich level 5. But can he save him? But can he save him? No, the Lich goes down! But at what cost? Happy can just go for the tavern res now, I think. Oh, but he's lacking the resources. He is lacking the resources. He's selling stuff to get the cash. Lynn going all in on the Lich. He gets the kill, but perhaps at too big a price. And the expansion goes down. Lynn down to only 41 supply. He's going more Raiders, more Wyvern. Oh, the statue would be a big kill. What's he going for? Where's the Ensnare landing? On the DK. He's trying to go for the jugular. Kill the first hero, win the game. Hex comes in. Next Raider's here. We got one more Ensnare. He has to time these Ensnares right. There's one Chain Lightning soon. Nope, never mind. There's Wolves. There's Ensnares. The DK! About to drop the Lich's back, but now he's exposed. Chasing after him as well. The Raiders. They're waiting for the Ensnares. If he gets the Lich, the game's over. Hex! Catches him. Happy's broke. No lumber. Can't resurrect. The altar's gone. Can't get heroes back. Lich falls. And that's checkmate. Oh my god. G. 1-0 lead for Lynn. Hot diggity damn. And Happy is against the ropes. Some pretty sick games today here. And I think Happy has to go faster into Gargs. Alright, one of two things. Either play a TeD Fiend build, or go Gargs faster. I would say. Well. Happy looks beatable today. 2 out by focus. He almost came back, dude. He almost came back. Dude, when there's no destroyers around, that Hex level 2 and level 3 is pretty crazy. And of course the Wyvern always snipe the Destros if they can. But Happy is a survival artist. We've seen him in these spots before. I wonder what we're gonna see here on map 2. I feel like it has to be some kind of strategic adjustment by Happy. Lots of things he can do. Like I said, TeD Fiend build, earlier Gargs. If he wants to go crazy, he could even play a tier 1 all in. That's normally not Happy's playstyle though. Alright. You guys ready for map number 2? Let's go. Thank you, Deathwing, for the resub. It's a ghoul build once more. Nothing changes here. Have the orcs finally found the winning strat against Happy? And as we saw earlier by Focus, this can be a pretty tough map for Undead. Because normally, you only get 3 camps for free here. This green, and the natural. And that's not level 3. If you want to get level 3 easily, you have to go far out on the map here to the green camps, which might be doable or might not be doable. This really was the toughest game for Happy against Focus, when here he was stuck on level 2 DK for a really long time. Who, the player who knew all along. You guys remember who? The guy who always played Mass Wyvern all the time. And we always made fun of him. We always said, this is not a good strat. This sucks, dude. Wyvern Rush? That's crazy. And Focus and Lynn start doing it, and we're like, oh my god, this is genius. Why isn't Happy just playing a TeD Fiend build, though? That would counter this pretty hard. That must be a reason, I guess. CORSAIR coming to harass, of course. TeD Cup without undeads is normally unimaginable. 1-0 normally is so strong in the TeD Cup. Usually 1-0 always gets to the finals. But 1-0 this time didn't even get out of the first group. Happy starts off with the ring. That's not what he wants. He's been finding a lot of rings today, to be honest. Oh, wolves around. But there's a resummon ready. Happy handling this pretty well so far.
Forces are under attack.
What's the tech difference here?
A town is under siege.
80 seconds, perhaps. Would be huge for Lynn to get some last hits here, but Happy has been playing around them very nicely. And continues to do so. No last hit so far for Lynn. Only got a single Skelly as of now. He's putting some good damage on the tomb here with one wolf. I like that. And the name of the game for Lynn is slow down the DK. Don't allow him too fast over level 3. Happy still getting all the last hits, but like I mentioned earlier, these first 3 camps for the end are easy. But getting the next one for level 3 is not that easy. Because Shadowrunner will be out any moment now. We got the Beast series coming. And tier 3. And more burrows. Alright, Happy wants to get the level 3 this time. Doesn't want to have the same issue as against Focus. Doesn't want to be stuck on level 2 again. I pointed out this mistake earlier. Should have crept the screen faster. But Lynn knows. But I don't think he can do anything about it, really. Happy's got the coil. Oh, can't pick up the item? Oh, no, he can. Wait, getting surrounded? Oh my god. Oh, there's gonna be so much damage. He's gonna have to TP out. Shadow's coming in. He's still surrounded. Oh, that TP's gone. Note, by the way, Happy this time didn't sell the TP, but still ends up losing it in the end. And he's still not level 3. He's so close. Happy, not with the best early game. This day doesn't really seem to be Happy's day. Oh, happy day. And this time we see Gogs right away. That much was kind of to be expected, I'd say. Of course, if there's bats, dealing with Gogs is easy. But there's not always enough bats. Sometimes you have like 2 bats, but there's 4 Gargs. So you blow up 2 Gargs, but then 2 Gargs are left. And then the Gargs get coiled. Your Wyvern get Nova'd. I would say microing against Gargs is a lot harder for Orc than against Fiends, which sounds weird. Because of, you know, bats. But I think if the other does it well, I think that is indeed the case. Tier 3 finished. Again, we see in Venospear's earlier upgrades this time. Could snipe the shop here, maybe. Happy always seems to be home, though, when needed. Shop goes down. That statue's stopped for the time being. Some Gargs can, of course, get hexed, but the coils should be there, yep, to save them. Good Garg control so far for Happy, and the more Gargs that come out, the harder it is to deal with them with hex. So bats will be needed. And the experience isn't looking that great yet on Mr. Lin. Oh, big last hit! But he doesn't get it. Coil, too late. Hellstone on the ground. Shadowhunter wants it, and he gets it. Wyvern almost die. That's, of course, another advantage of the Gargs. You have vision above the trees, way before destroyers. Lin gets away with a black eye. If he loses 2 Wyvern there, that's a big problem. Wyvern are very momentum-based. If you lose a handful of them early, it's almost impossible to win. Big mana potion, very good for the shadow. Gives it over right away, the way he's supposed to. Now we got bats joining as well. Could Happy go for a Dreadlord? I wasn't really so sold on the Dark Ranger. Dreadlord with Sleep. And Aura or Carrion. Alright, I'm not sure that that's good either. But anyways, we got the Dark Ranger here. Lin, double level up. Gets level 3 Rune Bracers. Oh my god, that's amazing. Ermagerd. 50 supply for the Orc. He knows Happy's TP is gone, so an attack into the main base could be very successful right here. But he's not doing that. He's staying out on the map, thinking about the red camp. This time it's Chain Lightning 2, by the way. Happy could have the perfect creep tag opportunity. No, he's going for the smaller camp. Has the orb on the DK already, by the way. Not sure if that's ideal. Big item, Hood of Cunning. Pretty good on the Shadowhunter. And now Lin going for the hit and run. But Happy bought a TP, right? Yeah. He hasn't seen the Orc army for a long time. He knows a base attack could be inbound. And here we are. One Acolyte goes down. Maybe a second. TP trade. Coil Nova. One Bad Rider falls. But the second one survives. And of course the bats have very low HP, so Coil Nova can easily kill them. If both Coil and Nova are level 2, it one-shots the bats.
A player's forces are under attack.
Right? Wait, is that true? Ah, it even one-shots the bats if it's just level 1 Nova. Yeah, right. Seems to be a tense game. Lynn's got a lot of supply on the way. Close to double level 4. But happy getting a big camp here with the red as well. Cloak of Flames. Completely useless. But Happy's gonna take the cash. Lynn still has so much gold. He could take the risk and try to go for a tiny, but he doesn't want to. Sells some items, gets the heal scroll. Heal scroll's very important. Also needs clarities though. These orc heroes are too low mana. I really don't like that Happy doesn't have statues on the ground. I feel like he's been morphing way too many destroyers. And is trying to amass the critical amount of Wyvern. And here's really tough for the Orc. How many bats do you make? How many bats do you need? It's easy for us to say. We see exactly how many Gargs there are. It is 5 Gargs with 2 armor upgrades. I'd say you want to have 6 bats against this. Because some get Nova'd and stuff. And you also would like to have some against the destroyers maybe. At the moment we only have... Can't even see it. 4 bats? Yeah, I think it's 4 bats. Oh, Happy's really attacking into these burrows. That seems like a big risk. Speed scroll! In we go. Bats connecting. 2 Garg kills right away. Next Bat Rider comes in. 3 Gargs! Go down instantly. The gargoyles so far don't seem to work out too well, but we still have some Gargs left. This is the critical point. When the bats are gone, the Garg can do something. And the Wyvern also dying fast. The Nova hitting hard, as you can see. Wyvern or Destroyers who's going to survive for longer. More bats come in. Oh, the ghouls on the ground. Untouched for now, but could go down more. Nice saves. Heat Wave. That means the coil doesn't kill. Happy has to TP out. Chain Lightning comes in. More ghouls falling. That's so many kills. And Lynn ends up being 10 supply ahead. But the shop's gone. Can't go for clarities or heal cells at the moment. That's very annoying. Needs to remake that shop. Quick. But Happy's being way more cost efficient at the moment. Mining at 100%. Lich close to 4. Wow! This Lich has no items at all. That's crazy. How does he have no circlet, no gloves, no claws, nothing? Happy has like no items. Where are all the items? That's super bad. That's extremely bad. The Undead heavily relies on the Lich late game for damage. I feel like with this weak-ass Lich, Happy doesn't have enough damage. Shadowrun is so close to L5. This Skelly is gonna get him closer. That's crazy. Happy with some very unfortunate items this game. Sells the Health Stone. You got Chad.
A player's forces are under attack.
I feel like Lynn's been a bit low on clarities, though, if you ask me. Clarity! Please. Please. Maybe he feels like he needs a certain number of bats. And that's the most important thing right now. Especially because he has the big mana pot. Ah, Rune Brace is also sold. True. I think that's the right call. Happy has to kill the Wyvern first. Otherwise, he takes too much damage. Alright, 5 supply lead for Lyn. That's not much. Ooh. Farseer flirting with danger here. Lyn is waiting for 2 more bats. One arrives here. Coil Nova, very strong against him. It seems like Lyn has to engage with the speed scroll for the necessary move speed. One Burrow gonna fall. That's not gonna supply block him though. Oh, or is it? Nice hold by Lyn. Patient play. Waiting for one more bat. He has enough resources for another Bat Rider. Draining a little bit of mana out of the undead, but not much. And in we go. Oh, no, never mind. A little bit of a fakeroo. Where's the speed scroll though? He needs a speed scroll. Alright, here we go. Bat Riders already used up. No Bat Riders left anymore. DK using the coils. Heal scroll as well on the Orc side. Nice heal wave. The Wyvern saves are excellent. Hex again the Lich to minimize the damage there, but like we saw, this Lich doesn't even have that much damage. Ensnare's flying again. Destroyer's going down. This looks like a good fight so far for Lyn. Happy taps out. GG. 0-2. 0-2. Happy is out of TeD Cup 11. We have no undeads left in the playoffs. Beaten by Focus, beaten by Lyn. It seems like we finally have the answer of how to beat Happy. And who would have thought the answer is Mass Wyvern. I hope who gets to see that somewhere in South Korea. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. Orcs have again found a deadly strategy. Now the ball is in the undead's court to figure out what the next step is, how to counter this. And I think the answer is going to be TeD Fiend build. I think it's time to go back to TeD Fiend build. But that's going to be a story for a different day. Because here in the TeD Cup now, the undeads are all out. Thank you, Hippo, with the resub. Let's take a look at our grid. Okay, it's not updated yet. Never mind. But anyways, we got 2 orcs advancing from Group A. It's going to be Lyn and Focus. And tomorrow we're going to have Group B, the full Night Elf group. It's going to be like WC3 in 2009. All orcs and Night Elves, baby, in the playoffs. Tomorrow we're going to have Foggy versus Kaho, Moon versus Colorful in the second group. And of course, there are also 2 players who will be making it through. Who that's going to be, we shall find out tomorrow. All right. That's it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed these games. I certainly did. We had a lot of fun ones in here. A lot of surprising ones as well, if you ask me. And yeah. With that, I bid you farewell. I'm going to be back tomorrow again at the same time for Group B. This is going to be noon, 12 a.m. CET. For the Night Elf group. Alright guys, have a good one. Take care. See you again tomorrow. Peace out.